Halo. He's been worried about this, so I had to show her a comforting me.
The Granny Incident.
Hello, 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 hello. How is it going, everyone? How is it going? I've been feeling sick. I think I'll chill a bit on the stream and end the stream in short. It will be a short stream. I'll just check what's on stream. My nose has been mushy all the time. I think I have a bit of fever too. How's how is you guys? They've been going on. Nepal have accepted 5 million US dollar, 52 million US dollar loan and 5 million grant from World Bank. Popular actor Talapathe Vijay. This actor who won in India in his state government. He won the state government. He'll become the government minister, state minister. India took out a communist government too. In West Bengal, there used to be a communist government. Currently, the right-wing government of BJP won on that state too. This tunnel. I started working here as my first job. Now it's about to get complete. According to the news, by in 3 months it will be completed. My first job was in designing of this tunnel, design phase. I guess I will keep a bit of audio. It feels a bit low for me. Squatter have been issued 35 days ultimatum to remove to vacate the encroached public land in Pokhara too. Okay, great. That's good. Let's see though. A truck attacked, hit a person who was walking on the road. Government has decided to resub it. Okay, this ordinance has been third time. Australia student visa reject. Nepalese visa has been rejected in Australia. 73% highest refusal in rate. Okay. Newly appointed IGP of APF, Armed Police Force in Nepal. The elderly have complained that they missed school and may have missed the new enrollment session. I want to throw the government attention to make arrangement for the children to go to school as soon as possible. Supervisory. Okay. Forest fire up. Oh, damn. Okay. There's nothing new. Let's see what Oak has to give us. They would be sell out in 30 minutes. So loud. Lost boss. What the fuck? Internet censorship have ruined these people. Okay. I don't care about this. I don't care about him.
Let me go back. I'll look at some of these over here. Totally fucking mogged her. Anyway, let me go back. I'll look at some of these over here. So, this is what I'm saying. So, the Department of Justice, this is what I was looking for, okay? The Department of Justice is investigating this person that got attacked yesterday. Where, like, you know, all these, like, random freaks running after her and everything like this. No, I think this is a huge thing. It is. And, by the way, look at the timing on this. This was 2 hours after I talked about it on my stream. I'm not saying there's a coincidence, but I'm saying it's interesting.
Department of Justice watches Asbon Gold. They like the rose pasted stream.
Like that's really interesting. Wow. I mean, y'all really gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. Like it's gotta happen a lot. And yeah, I guess so. Are you a snitch? I hope so. And thank you for your service. I wonder if they are in chat. I wonder if they're banned. Probably they are. And I'm telling you, they're watching a stream, taking notes. They should. They should. Somebody should. I mean, damn. Like, it's got to happen eventually, right? I mean, like, if it's not, I don't even know what the hell you're gonna do. So, bro, you have to be playing somewhere in the White House Guards. I mean, they got to know about it a little bit, right?
I don't care about this. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. Yeah, this is okay. TikTok removed the Charlie Kirk assassination audio trend. Okay, that's pretty good. You should not mock someone's death, especially assassination or innocent man who has never done any crime, as if we know enough. So that's pretty okay. Let's watch this.
You guys going to PAX East?
I think I am.
7
Wait,
years
what?
ago.
Why would you ever go to PAX East?
I just want to point out that the top 10% of wealth own 85% of stocks, not in the stock market that we're talking about at Twitch, but in the American, like the New York Stock Exchange. So just understand that whenever the stock market is doing well, it doesn't necessarily mean that the economy is doing well, but when the stock market is doing poorly, everyone's
Hassan,
How did this?
No, stop, Hassan. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two, okay, dude? Listen, okay. If you can somehow turn the button off that just made you ruin the entire fun we just had right there, I promise you would literally be so much more successful on Twitch because you could have a personality side and a political side. You've invested in telling the political people, and let me tell you about them, okay? Political people are fickle. As soon as you make one mistake that contradicts your own opinion, they're all gone, okay?
Man.
So build a personality community and turn that button completely off.
Uh-huh. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god,
pretty
bro!
good.
Like that's a profit 7 years ago.
That's pretty
7
good
fucking years.
advice. Politics is a fickle. Don't make politics your personality. Make your personality and then do politics.
Ago that happened. Oh my god! And bring back Scott's podcast. We have.
Okay, my nose cleared a bit. Asmangal attacks homosexual Jews, Muslim, and everyone except without exception, as if there is old Nokia phone on his head that needs a system update. His problem is not a specific group but with logic itself. Well, your country throws gays from high-rise building. I don't know what I can tell about how much you are great in dealing with gays or Muslim in your country. I don't know. Let's read what the comments are here. Okay. I don't care about Giuliani. Hassan and Nick Fuentes clash over who is more extreme. You abuse animal and support terrorism. There is no moral equivalency. XQC believes men should give order and commandment policing. Okay, I don't care about this. Okay, let's listen what he's saying.
Like I have a lot of other people that, you know, like I never feel like I'm isolated. Like from like I'm isolated from streamers, but I don't want to be involved with streamers. So it's like, oh man, too bad. The fact is that, you know, I've succeeded a lot with what I've done, and I think that also, you know, like what really do I have to gain from interacting with streamers outside of like 5 or 10 people? Like I would say there's like 5 or 10 people that are relevant streamers outside of streaming, and everybody else is just irrelevant. Like that's just the truth. They're not relevant outside of like their stream. People want nothing to do with you. Generally, you're online only, or cut you off in your personal life too. It's both. I don't really think a lot about. If you want me to be honest, like I don't really think a lot about people that dislike me, or which streamers approve of me or not. Because like the reason why is because I don't really. I don't think about them.
Well, you don't need to care about streamers who are in your, who you don't care about. Why do you need to care about streamers? Just do your thing. If it's legal, just do your thing. If it's moral and legal according to you, just do your thing. I don't care about this. Let's watch what he's saying. I have watched this. She was there. Nothing. I have watched this, I think. I watched this. Okay, there is nothing here. Let's see anything else. Let's watch any clips he have dropped. Okay, there are just 2 clips.
The New York Times, Tucker. Carlson argued that Trump has a supernatural component that makes those in his close proximity obedient and docile. Carlson said he experienced the effect firsthand, likening it to smoking hash.
And there is a kind of quality that he has that's spellbinding, and I think it probably literally is a spell. And the effect is to weaken people around him and make...
What the fuck is Tucker Carlson smoking spell? He thinks Trump does black magic now? I don't know. I've been seeing this guy crash out and after crash out on to Republican and Trump ever since he became president again.
Make them more compliant and more confused. And I've experienced this myself. You spend a day with Trump, and there may be a supernatural component to it. I'm not a theologian, but it's real, and anyone who's been around him can tell you it's real. Instead,
So here's this is the second time that somebody said this about Donald Trump. Witches report their spells against Trump aren't working. He has a shield. I don't even know what to say.
There's been so many crazy Trump clips just in the last 3 days that I lost count. So I guess this might be the perfect clip to include them.
And the president of Mexico called me, and she's a beautiful woman, a very nice, I never like to talk about beauty because it's usually the end of a political career. Everybody hates it except the woman that you're talking about. They love it. So I won't say she's a beautiful woman, but she's a fine woman. President, no, you're only kidding. You're not going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
No, bro.
Then I call up France, Macron, whose wife treats him extremely badly. Still recovering from the right to the jaw. And he said, Donald, how dare you? You should not do that. You cannot do that. I talk about the fat drug. The fat drug, a friend of mine who's extremely fat and very wealthy and very obnoxious. He's a very unattractive individual, actually.
Is he talking about his cognitive test?
The first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, oh. And when I got the score in the test, the doctor said, wow. I've had different phases. They've said, he's a mad genius. I didn't mind that too much. He's a horrible human being. I don't like that much. Then they said, he's really not a smart person at all. I really hated that.
So he's okay being called evil, but don't call him stupid?
Is there talks about you potentially wearing a bulletproof?
Well, there is a point. Evil means you can be critically evil, or you can be at least have some common sense. But being stupid is something worse. That means you don't have common sense. It's just worse. Husband girl, it's just worse. Being evil might be fine, but being stupid is just worse.
Best moving forward, given you have now been shot at.
I don't know if I can handle looking 20 pounds heavier. These guys, they look so good. Some of these guys. That's why guys like me are in a lot of danger. Consequential people get in a lot of danger. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Tell them to turn up the microphone, will you please? Turn up the mic. I hate it. You pay these guys a lot of money, and then they want their money, and I don't believe in paying people to do a bad job. I only like to pay people. I'm screaming my ass off because the mic is no good. Turn the mic up, please. 1/8 of a pound more on each. 1/8, just a tiny little bit. Come on, darling. The mother's screaming like crazy. Darling, I love you, darling. Mom, I can't do it. Well, I want to be more effusive. I want to really.
That's the point of the teleprompters.
And I was sitting there seething. I was watching television. You know what it is to seethe? I seethe a lot. But this is one of the times I was seething. She hates when I dance to what's sometimes referred to as the gay national anthem. You know that. She hates it. Darling, it's not presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR dancing? She said that to me.
What happened to Obama? Let's watch this.
There's 2 clips going viral of Clinton and Obama. Oh, what's this here?
I understand we are fighting an ideological battle that is as old as time.
Yep, that's right.
There are those of us who are more comfortable in a more open, tolerant world. And there are those who have their concerns about it because they worry about the impact on existing institutions like the family, community, and others. Yes, migration has been a huge flashpoint. More people were deported under my husband and Barack Obama without killing American citizens and without putting children into detention camps.
Well, I thought Obama did that because he even made the camps. People did die under ICE. 56 individuals died while in ICE custody. This is during the Obama administration.
There is a legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been disruptive and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane way.
How do you humanely separate a family and then send that person who's not supposed to be here back to their country? We need to do it in a humane way. It's just code for we don't want to deal with immigration. And before you talk about, oh, well, you could do it more easily, we did do it more easily. We allowed people to self-deport. We give them money to self-deport. They don't do that. They know they're here illegally. They stay here, and then they fight with the police.
But what is also true is that we're a nation of laws. We have borders, and we've got to figure out an immigration policy that is fair and is enforced in a sensible way. You know, we've got to accommodate the reality that the majority of the American people think that there's a difference between somebody who's a U.S. citizen and somebody who's not, and that they want
See, he's using another qualifying statement. The majority of the American people believe. He's not using his own words. He's looking and paraphrasing other people so he can effectively not have ownership of this idea himself.
Sometimes I think what happens in the online debate is if somebody suggests, well, we have to have some immigration enforcement, then somebody's going to point at that child and say, well, so you don't care about that kid, so you must be a bad person. The same would be true, let's say, here in Los Angeles around the homeless issue. I think morally, ethically speaking, it is an atrocity that in a country this wealthy we have people on the streets.
Okay, problem identified. Go get them.
We simply say, you know what, it's not their fault, and so they should be able to do whatever they want. That's a losing political strategy.
It's another time he's not giving his own opinion. Talking about this as a definitional thing.
Times is the arguments that are taking place, but they become sort of performative, and people start
He's right.
saying, oh, you're selling out, you know, you're being impractical.
So, like, let me just go ahead and explain it. So this is what you do with the homeless people. You just go around, round them up, put them in some house, put them in some area. If they're crackheads, you put them in a rehab. That's it. Problem solved. By the way, this is the moral and ethical thing to do. This is the main thing that annoys the fuck out of me. Whenever I see any of this, like, you know, Obama saying this or Hillary Clinton saying this.
That's a losing political strategy.
It's a losing political strategy because it's fucking retarded. That's the reason why it's a losing political.
Okay. Let's look at the dumbest criminal.
This lady tried to do an armed robbery on a gas station? The hell is this?
This is a robbery.
It's a robbery?
It's a robbery?
Okay. There's a robbery. I'm telling you right now. There's a robbery.
There's a robbery.
Oh my!
What the fuck? No. I think this might get copyrighted. Okay, let's check what I was planning to do. I was planning to make third video. The third island, I think, would be what's the third island? Sales Island. characters introduced. Zoro and Nami, Captain Morgan, Helmepper, anything else? Anything else introduced on this island? Anyone extra? The kid crying, the bar lady. Anyone else? Was the Zoro's body introduced here? Was Zoro's two bodies introduced here? Now for building marine base. Let's check. Is there a video on sales down here? How long was this chapter? Sedgetown. Looks like is this? It looks like made on mountain with returning wall. Huge returning wall. Retaining wall. Seems like cement based on the wall with the stone. There is no video showing Sedgetown. Let's see as per popularity. There's nothing good, I think. What's here? No. Gaza, Shellstown. No. Looks like they made some cylindrical structure that looks like cone cylindrical structure made out of concrete. 3 or 4 story building. They are multiple. Cylindrical structure or more structure or more like semi cut inverted cone structure looks similar to brick planes from here. Let's open some music too. I think I need some music. I do need some music. It feels quite low without some music. Music makes you lose control. Music lets you lose control.
Every choice I've made shows I'm in control. What I do.
There are a lot of few forest and rock trade. Few local level buildings. Mostly over shores and over retaining wall. Majorly the shores and remaining over the retaining walls. The semi-cut inverted cone structure all seems like marine bases. The bigger ones seems like the main headquarters on the island. Meanwhile, smaller ones looks like they are some marine posts for the protection of the local residents. And then let's save this white picture here. These those inverted cone structures also looks like coal or geothermal electric plant for cooling purposes or burning of the coal purpose. The base looks rugged enough with hard rocks or those these structures might be very solid and strong. The only problem in designing of those kind of buildings in iron seems like the problem caused by wind. So dragon should avoid coming to this island or the marine headquarters might get toppled down, or maybe he should win to trample the world, the marine base for revolutionary purpose. But since the cone looks tapered outer side and increases as the height I cannot see any column. Height like a clay cup when made, as the base is rotating. Hence, the walls must have been made by stone masonry with cement mortar to at least give stability for the structure. Alternatively, if we use concrete need to provide very high quantity of reinforcement and the bar, the reinforcement bars should make at least the outline of the structure as the base foundation and laying of the concrete. Should be done in at least 3 batches per story, and looking at the biggest building, it might be at least 5 story building. Anything else? Do you guys see anything else structurally? Anyone on the chat? Anything as engineering point of view you want to ask about this island, Sail Island? Then I think I should sleep. There's nothing here. Let's check. And trivia on this area. Chapter 3 and episode 1. Okay. It's on episode 1. I don't remember being on episode 1. Okay. This view I like. I would like to see this view. Roads looks like typical paved roads, probably stone and lime mortared pavement. Just as the vendors were using slippers and sandals instead of sandals instead of boots. As vendor who would like comfortability to stand on the fun slippers rather than mushy boots, and the pavement being fully rigid, fully paved, and the pathway, let's write the pathway being fully paved. Hence, to fill they would have feel comfortable wearing those slippers, their toe out. General household houses looks similar to that of Fusa town, with a typical European based hamlet with stone masonry wall, a chimney, and what we sell that roof made out of tiles, most probably clay or wooden. And wooden frame to hold the slabs and level of the building. And most probably the interior of these houses must have been made out of wood and wooden ply or planks. Well, let's end the stream now. I feel a bit tired, more like sick. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. There's no video or Cell Town. Okay, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.